It's going to be Oklahoma, who is 0-1, lost to Alabama. And Alabama, it is going to be Oklahoma and Alabama. Alabama losing to Florida State and Oklahoma. Right now, here they come. They're trying to salvage their season with a big win over Michigan. Remember, Michigan is the defending national champions. They're 2-0. They haven't won a big game yet. This is a big game because, remember, winning at Oklahoma is still winning at Oklahoma. And remember that, as we say, winning at Oklahoma is always huge. So we're going to be about ready to go. The kickoff for Oklahoma, and we're underway. Oklahoma will kick off, and Michigan will return it from the end zone. They're going to bring it up to the 10, to about the 16-yard line, and Michigan will start out with it. Michigan is 2-0, and there you go, the impact players, Meteer and Ott for Oklahoma, but right now it's going to be Michigan starting. First down and 10, they're 15th, they're 2-0. They want to try and make the playoffs like they did. There's the handoff. It's going to be up the middle and a first down up to the 30-yard line. And a first down, Justice Haynes with the run. It'll be first down and 10 for the Michigan Wolverines on the 29-yard line. Larone, the quick throw, and it is caught. It is caught. And there's an injury there. Always in the first minute we get somebody going down. But here comes Oklahoma in midfield. It'll be Michigan in midfield. It'll be first down. First few plays have gone Michigan's way. Back to throw, looking. There's going to be a run. He's going to run and get a first down and more, and he jumps down. And that's going to be Underwood, a 15-yard run, and a first down for Michigan. First down and 10. The fake, Underwood. He's going to throw to the outside, and it'll be caught. Second down and 6. Again, the same guy, and we got to at least turn injuries off or something to that effect, because if somebody goes down like 3 times on one possession, that's not good. That's stupid. And that's going to be a run, breaks free, and a little bit more. It'll be third down and 4, Justice Haynes. The running back, third down and 4, Underwood, number 19. Haynes is in the backfield. They're going to give to Haynes, and a first down to the 20, and he goes down to the 18, Justice Haynes, 3 for 25. And a first down for Michigan. They're 15th ranked. A win here against Oklahoma, and guess what? They'll have credibility to move up, and they will. And that's going to be terrible. And another Oklahoma injury. Dear God, this is getting ridiculous. Second down and 12. It happens sometimes. But it'll be second down and 12, back to throw. Looking, they're going to run it up, and he gets a little bit back. Third down and 10. So they lost 4 and they gained 4. It'll be third down and 10 for Michigan. The throw, he got a touchdown. It was almost clinical. They went right down the field. They had a little bit of, look at that fan. They had a little bit of, speed bumps, but they just plowed right over, and it was almost like you do in practice. Almost like a scout team. And here is the extra point for the defending champions. And up and good. Now, they're not as good as they were last year. Last year, they were solidly in there, and they went all the way, and they beat LSU 31-26 in the finals. And this year, LSU has way more betting favorites to go all the way. But Meteer will come in for Oklahoma. That's the thing, betting, it doesn't matter in the preseason. It really doesn't. If you get some good solid wins, you'll shovel in to where you are. Up the middle and a first down, and there he goes to the 48-yard line, and a first down to the 49. And Oklahoma will hurry it up. Remember, against Alabama, they had a hard time early on when they did this sort of hurry-up offense, and that's one of the things they can't do. They just are not set in. I see what they try and do. But if you notice what Michigan did, Michigan just went huddled up and clinically went down the field, and that's going to be a catch to the 40 and a first down for Oklahoma. Oklahoma is driving down on their first possession. Mainly some passes. They did run up the middle on the first play. Mateer to the right-hand side. He breaks it, but he falls down. And TJ Guy for Michigan is starting to get hurt. 7-6, Michigan leads Oklahoma here in the first. And when you're looking at teams and games, there's a quick throw, and it's a first down to the 25. That'll be a first down for Oklahoma. 1st and 10, Michigan 7, Oklahoma nothing. And there it is. Good defensive play. What is it with all these people going down? I normally simulate games and watch them, and I don't see any injuries like this. It might be just it's that game. 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Mateer looking, and underneath, a nice catch. It'll be 3rd down and 9. He only gets 4. College is really an offensive game. I think it's the only level where the offense wins out over the defense and two good teams. Mateer, and it's got to be short, and they want to make it 7 to. Oh, they're going for it. 7-0, they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 5, and in college you can do this. Back to throw, Mateer. Oh, and it's no good, and Michigan will take over. I don't know. I think it is early to do that, but then again, that's me. And that's going to be, Haynes to the left side, only a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. I think that was a little too early. Back to throw, Haynes again, and down they go. It'll be 3rd down and 6. See, if it's 7-3 right now, all of a sudden Oklahoma's got momentum, but it's 3rd down and 6 for Michigan. 7-0 game. They get it back to throw. Underwood underneath, and they get it a first down up to the 41. That is the 3rd time Jaden Jackson is hurt in the first quarter. Either that trainer's got to get fired or there's a glitch in the game. Back to throw over Underwood, and that's a first down to the 40. McCauley with his 3rd catch for 57 yards. And a flag, let's see what it is. That's going to be on Oklahoma. I mean, Michigan coming in, I'm not saying that their defense is playing well. They made the stop when they had to, but this is their 2nd possession. And right now, they are looking very legit as a football team. I understand Oklahoma isn't the best team, and they're not where they were last year. And a hard hit, it'll be 2nd and 5. Last year, simulating. They beat Alabama, and they also, that'll end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Michigan 7 and Oklahoma nothing. Jay Dodd only had one rush. Tiranot, that was it, but now for Michigan. From the 34, it'll be 2nd down and 5. Oh, there's an option, and he pitches back, and nothing there. 3rd and 5 was an odd-looking option. I don't know if they're going to try it again, and it was a split-side option. But that one is going to be, I think, Haynes, and 4th down, and Jaden Jackson, this is number 4 for him. Him going down injured. 4th time. They're going to try a 49-yard field goal. We've seen some good and some not good in this league. And it is, oh, and it hits a post, no good. So they miss it, and Oklahoma will take over. On their own 32-yard line, it was a 49-yard attempt. And it's no good, it'll be first down. So Mateer and Ott. Ott is number 0, but that is not Ott, and he just got crushed. It'll be second down and 12. Well, that's big. Ott, one rush for 28 yards. Mateer back to throw. Firing over to the left-hand side. Again, the running back, and again, he'll get a few. He gets 7 of the 12 back. It'll be third down and 5. 7-0 Michigan. Third and 5. Back to throw, looking, firing over the middle. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Michigan, and that is huge. That is a big-time interception. And it is silent here. The close confines here, and Hill with the interception. 7-0 Michigan leading Oklahoma. That was a big interception. Now it's a chance for Michigan. And that's going to be, Haynes maybe a little bit. Second down and 7. A gain of 3. The game is settling down. That's why you wanted Oklahoma to get that early field goal. But they went for it, and down he goes. It'll be third down. Justice Haynes, 10 rushes, 28 yards, in a very defensive battle here. Third down and 10. Back to throw. Underwood looking, going deep. He might have a man. No, knocked away, and it'll be fourth and 10. And are they really trying a 64-yard field goal? All right. Nope. Now you can do what you want, and that thing was off to the right. 64 yards. No good. Really? In a 7-0 game, you're going to give Oklahoma a first down away from kicking a field goal. Mateer, he'll keep it himself, and there's the run, and a first down, and he'll keep going to the 23. And again, that is a timeout. Michigan called timeout there. They want to fix a couple things defensively. So here we go. It'll be first down and 10. The throw out of the left-hand side, and a good tackle there, barely. It'll be second down and 9. 7-0 Michigan over Oklahoma. Back, and they hand it off again to the left-hand side, and up for a first down. So Michigan 7, Oklahoma nothing. Back to throw. It's going to be a screen. And to the near side, to the 9, and out of play. It'll be second down and 8. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Mateer over to the side, and a good defensive tackle. Number 40 with the stop. That was huge. Third down and 4. Oklahoma trying to tie this game. A direct snap. Nobody's fooled. And they lose 2. And here's the 25-yard field goal. And it is good. Earlier in the day, I was watching UConn upsetting Syracuse 10-9. And we will go through the scores after this game of who has what so far in week number 2. A lot of double A's, but there have been a couple surprises. I'm surprised Michigan didn't punt. And up to the 21 and a hard hit here. So Michigan 7-3. It'll be first down and 10 with 3 minutes to go. Underwood, and they're going to go to Justice Haynes, and Justice Haynes to the 30. 2nd and 1. Back to throw, looking, Underwood over the middle, and that is intercepted! Intercepted right to number 5. It was thrown right to him. And not exactly what they wanted to do. That was a bullet pass. It looked like he might even took it away. And Oklahoma, Kendall Daniels, is strong safety number 5. Look at this. It was a bullet pass. And Daniel, yeah, it almost looked like he ripped it away, but here comes Oklahoma now, 7-3. The quick throw to the near side. He breaks one tackle, and he goes to the 32 and a first down. 2 minutes. So Oklahoma at 7-3, Michigan leading. Oklahoma. Back to throw, looking, trying to go around it. Down he goes off the sack. It'll be 2nd down and 18. They're going to bring it back. I don't know why you hurry up. 2nd and 18. Mateer over the middle, no good. 3rd down. You don't want to give Michigan any sort of chances here. 3rd and 18 from the 40 would be 57 yards from this point. Back to throw. Looking, Mateer over the middle and a first down to the 10-yard line. And a timeout, Oklahoma. It'll be a first down and goal. Michigan, timeout, Michigan. Back to throw, Mateer, looking. He's going to try and run, and down he goes. That's going to be a timeout for Michigan again. They want time on this. 2nd down and goal. I remember when Oklahoma just had green end zones. That was in the 90s. The throw. 3rd down and goal. I thought that was going to be gone all the way. That was a huge stop. It'll be 3rd down and goal. 7-3 Michigan. Back to throw. Looking. Mateer, he's got, look at this. He goes in and they score. He was wide open. He had time all day. They rushed 3. They put everybody in a zone, and then they put everybody in a spy. Nobody wanted to leave their zone, and Carson Kent found the hole. You finally had a guy come up, and nobody rotated in the back. It was just, it's rare. You don't get plays that long, but Oklahoma now, 9, 7, and 10. And there's the Sooner Schooner, as it's Oklahoma 10, Michigan 7, and high and deep. From the 1-yard line, the 21 and a first down. Oklahoma 10, Michigan 7. Back to throw, and that's going to be complete. And that, my cell phone scared the heck out of me. 1:10 to go. They got no timeouts. They got to hurry it up. Michigan now down 10-7. A minute to go. Underwood looking, firing over the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down to the 45. And it temporarily pauses under 2 minutes, and now they're going to wind the clock. 54, 53, 10-7 Oklahoma over Michigan. Back to throw, Underwood. That's complete down to the 34. They got a good kicker with a lot of range, 30 seconds to go. They want to try and tie this thing up. The handoff right up the middle, and they're going to try, they're probably going to spike it. That's it. No, a 0. They don't get it off. A huge mistake. A huge, huge mistake. That was absolutely huge by Michigan. They couldn't get it off. And Mateer, this was the touchdown. They tried to come up. They only rushed 3, and see double, and finally number 8 came in, and they found where he was coming from, and that was the lead. And this was right down the middle to end the half, and it's like, are you really? Michigan will kick off. It's going to be the third quarter, 10-7. And in the end zone. Well, if you're Oklahoma, you're on the 25-yard line. You've got to, this is a big possession. You don't want to go 3 and out and give it to Michigan. First down, Mateer. Oh, he's going to loft it. No good, second down. Ott has one run, and that has been it for 28 yards. Second and 10. Back to throw, looking. Mateer will fire it to the far sideline. He'll get 4 third down and 6. Oklahoma up by 3 right now, 10-7. Back to throw, Mateer. They're going to loft it, and it's knocked away, 4th down. I know it's early in the second week, but Michigan, who has a very tough schedule, and we'll go over it afterwards, they're, quite frankly, the 36-yard line, 34. They need this win, and they know it. It's a big game here at Oklahoma. If they can win, that's a big-time thing for them. It'll be first down, Underwood. Over the middle. First down, he holds on. I was looking to see if the ball would squirm away, and it doesn't. It's a first down. It is loud here, and Michigan, the quick throw, and they get a first down. Down to the 34. And a first down. Frederick Moore, the wide receiver, number 3. So it'll be first down and 10. Back to throw. They're going to fire, and he's caught it to the 10. Right now I do think there is something to say about this when your back is to the fire. Getting a drive like this, and there's going to be the run to the 2. Grayson Holton goes down. If Michigan can score in the next couple plays, my goodness. That'll be big. It'll be second down and 2. There is something to say about a Michigan team that comes out, their backs against the wall, and they do this. The handoff. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. The defending champions have made it 13-10, and they will be known as the defending champions. They intercepted a pass in the end zone, and that was huge. Remember that? In the national title game of last year. And then they beat Ohio State 3 times. In the regular season, the championship game of the Big Ten, and then in the semifinals. So that was huge. And now the kick. It'll be in the end zone, and Oklahoma will take a knee. So after this game, we're going to see a few things. One of the things is Michigan, if they win, what their schedule is like and where both these teams are. That's going to be a nice screen and a first down. Second and 1. That's the thing about college football now. It's much more up and down. The NFL used to be the one with 20, 25-yard zips, and you never knew. And college used to be the running. That'll be a first down there. College football used to be 3 and 4 yards, and then you would break 20 and 30. That's the way their big gain was, and that'll be a gain of 7, second down. And then the NFL was zipping 7, 10, 15-yard passes. That's the way. Now it's switched. A run, and that'll be a first down, a great first down. Cameron Brand hurt. I think there were 2 people down. So it'll be first down and 10. Nearing midfield, the handoff, and that's going to be number 2 right there with the run. Now remember, Ott is number 0, and we saw him run once for 28 yards. We haven't seen him since. Second down and 7. Back to throw over the middle, and that's going to be a first down to the 35. And Kent with the catch. A first down for Oklahoma. They're starting to drive down 14-10. The handle up the middle, and there he is. That's the guy that we saw that got 28 yards and 1 carry, and now he got a big-time carry there. And he's back in the backfield on a first down. The quick throw, it was a decoy, and a nice tackle there. Michigan all day has been doing great one-on-one tackles. It'll be second down and 8. The handoff on, and that's the first time they said no good to that. Sean Brom with the stop. Third down and 9 for Oklahoma. Back to throw, and that is Batir. Corner, and it's knocked away. A flag, though. He's dancing, but he's not going to dance more when he's interfered. Yes. And it's going to be Oklahoma that'll have it on the 3. First down and goal. Oklahoma threatening to take the lead again. Mateer. They pitch it to the right-hand side. He'll walk in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He walks in. You know, when you look at something like this, a game like this, Xavier Robinson, he just goes around the right side. Everybody came in, and good offensive line by Oklahoma. And here we go. Here's the extra point. It is good. 10 plays, 75 yards. 5-10, and high and deep. Here's Michigan. He's still up, and up to about the 22. So first down and 10 for Michigan, down by 3. They hand it off and stopped short, a gain of 1. Second down, Underwood. The quarterback for Michigan, he's thrown 1 interception today. They hand it off again, not even close. It'll be third down, Drake Guanera, and Guanera, this is the second time he's been hurt. I got to take a look at just really the settings. This is getting ridiculous. Third down and 10. Back to throw. Underwood. Underneath, and a first down. And a guy that wore Anthony Carter's old number, Simpson. And a first down. 30 seconds. Back to throw, and Underwood goes down. It'll be second and 15. Jones Jr. with the sack, and a big sack for Oklahoma. And watch this, Marvin Jones Jr. He's what they call the left edge, but he gets off his block. And we're going to see all this hype and barely any of the sack. Will they get it second and 15? Will they get it off? 2-1-0, and they won't. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Oklahoma 17, Michigan 14. And they're going to be ready to go here. It'll be the 4th quarter. So Michigan down by 3, second down and 15 as we begin the 4th quarter. Underwood, the fake. He gets hit as he throws, and it's going to be knocked away. Third down and 15. The irony is, if we would have handed it off, he might have gotten the first down. Third down and 15. Oklahoma leading Michigan by 3. Back to throw. Firing, and it's caught. First down. Down to the 41. Bryce Underwood, a great throw there. And a first down. It is quiet here, and if Michigan ends up scoring and winning on the score, they can go right back to that play. Back to throw. Underwood throwing. Got it again. A first down to the 5, to the 3, and he's in. Touchdown. Louis Prescorn catches it, and look at this. Gets off one, goes through the middle, and Michigan would have made that tackle. Oklahoma doesn't. But the 3rd and 15 was so big. And the extra point is good. 21-17, 7 plays, 78 yards, a little over 2.5 minutes. And it's 21-17. And up to the 20-yard line. It'll be first down. Michigan 21, Oklahoma 17. The handoff to Ott, and here's Ott, and he's a great runner. He'll get 15 here. Jaden Ott 4 for 57. And a first down as Michigan is up by 4. Mateer will run. Mateer has it. Mateer on a run past midfield down to the 45 and a first down, and they're going to hurry it up. And you know this never goes well when they hurry it up. But let's see what they do. Mateer, the quick throw to the outside. They had a man, and all right, he got 5. It'll be second down. Oklahoma down by 4, 7.5 to go. Mateer to throw. Mateer looking, dancing, first down to the 34. And right now, Oklahoma driving. It'll be first down. They're down by 4. Back to throw. Mateer over to the side to the 30. And to the 28. It'll be second down and 4. And 4, Michigan trying to hold on. The fake to Ott to the near side, and down he goes. Again, they make the tackle. Michigan makes the tackle. Oklahoma does not. Third down and 3. Will they give it to Ott? They throw down the middle, and it is caught. First down to the 10-yard line, maybe to the 11. So they're going to have room for a first down. It'll be first down and 5 minutes to go. Back to throw. The throw as he's hit, no good, second down. Mateer trying to win this game in the end zone. Remember, it was too late against Alabama. The throw, that's going to be caught. Third down. Jake Taylor is hurt. Oklahoma is hurt. It'll be third down. 3rd and 4. Back to throw, looking, throwing, touchdown Oklahoma on a 3rd and 4. They throw it in, and that is Mateer throwing a great pass to Gibson. It's 23-21. Jaden Gibson with the reception and all the time to throw. Now this is big. The extra point to make it 24-21. I don't think anybody's missed. And it's good. It's 24-21. 10 plays, 80 yards. 4:09. And now here's the kick. It's going to be high and deep. Michigan from their own 4-yard line and to the 21. So Underwood now, and Michigan's season could be on the line. First down and 10. They do have a very good schedule, and that's going to be a sack. It's the second of the day. Lewis came in. It'll be second down and 17. Oklahoma can feel it now. Watch Kib Lewis. And the weak side inside linebacker, they call it a will, and good night. Comes right in. Nobody picks him up. It'll be second down for Michigan. 24-21, 4 minutes to go. The staff, they hand it off, and look at the run. Maybe gets a few. They get only about 5. They're not what they really wanted. Boy, you wish you had your 3 points at that half. Don't you wish you had the 3 points? Third down and 12, Underwood. Underwood getting back for the pocket, throwing, and it is no good. Fourth down. And they're going to punt. Oklahoma might be in an end game. Let's see where they go. High and deep. A fair catch. Nobody wants to fumble. Nobody wants to do anything. It'll be first down at the 42. Back to throw to the near side. 50 and down to the 45. There he is. Out of bounds. Now Oklahoma has to think about running out the clock. Michigan, with all 3 timeouts, are going to start to use it. Carson Kent, who caught a touchdown today, catches a big 21-yard gain. What a move there. Oh my, what a big move. And now for Oklahoma. What can they do? 3:18 to go. First downs, time running. Michigan needs to use the thing and down. That's going to be Materi fires. It's going to be a first down to the 20. They're not going to call a timeout yet. 24 to 21. They're going to have to run a play. It'll be first down. The quick throw and timeout Michigan. Maybe a 2-yard gain, a 4-yard gain, they give it to them. Second down and 6. Direct snap to Ott. Ott's on a run. Ott will make it first and goal from the 3. Another timeout. So it is not doom right here. They're going to have to give the ball up. But will they be up by 6 or will they be up by 10? First down, Materi. Materi the blitz, and he gets hit. Materi gets away, scores! Gets away twice. For the first time today, Michigan looks sloppy on their tackling. John Materi. Look at this, right up the middle, and he couldn't get him down. (30 to 21). The extra point is up and good, and it is 5 plays. I'll tell you what, Oklahoma has redeemed themselves. They lost Alabama. I think they had a bad half. They won last week, and they might be pushing, if they win this game, to make a playoff run. Michigan does have the schedule to come back from this. First down. Why would you do that? It'll be second down and 11. They got to hurry it up. Maybe they figured they were going to get 2 out of this. They wanted to draw, and they're not going to get anything. It's going to be third down. 2 minutes, third down and 5. You got to go all the way. It's 31-21. 14 in a row by Oklahoma. Underwood, and that's going to be a first down. They got to hurry it up. They only got 1 timeout to go, which means 1:20 is the time when Oklahoma can pick it up, that they can run out the clock. That'll be another first down, 1:49, and they're going to hurry it up. Now they're going to start the clock, 1:45. Back to throw, Underwood, 100 seconds, and almost off his back, I don't think. Now it's 100 seconds. Second and 10. Down by 10 is Michigan. Back to throw. Underwood. They're going to throw it out of the backfield and make it third down and 4. 95 seconds now. 1:35. Third and 4. Back to throw. Looking, throwing deep, maybe. No, and it's 4th and 4. Trying to get one early, but it's 4th and 4. They need 4 right now. Back to throw over the middle and a first down. So they get a first down. Bryce Underwood, 301. 2 scores and a pick. Right now they have time, but you need the onside kick now. You need the onside. You got to hurry it up. Back to throw. Firing over the middle and a first down to the 21. A pre-scoring 5 for 101, and now they got to hurry it again. They would like the touchdown, but you need the onside kick anyway. Back to throw. Underwood fires, catching to the 1, And now they got to hurry it up. Michigan does have a timeout, but they love to keep it. You got to get the onside kick. You have to get it. You need a field goal and a touchdown. It'll be second down and goal. Back, they hand it off, and nothing. They got to hurry it up. Third down and goal. They want to keep that timeout just in case. Back to throw. Underwood could run it in. He'll throw to the end zone and score. So it'll be 4. Now they're going to kick the extra point, make it 3. It's all on the onside kick. Anthony Simpson, number 1, who's wearing Anthony Carter's number. And that is big. Now you need the onside kick after the extra point. If you don't get it, the game is over, and Oklahoma with a big win. It is up and good. We know that now. Here's the game. Right now, the game resides on this. It'll be on the ground and caught. And that's it. Oklahoma 31-28. We've seen a couple of those onside kicks recovered, but not that one. And Oklahoma 31-28. When they were down 21-17, they had one heck of a ride as it was 31-21. They scored 14 in a row, and that one will do it. So we want to see right now, John Mateer, what an incredible second half he had, especially the touchdown to, there it is, at 24-21. They go up 31-21. It turned out to be the game. Now what we do really quickly is we're going to show you the scores real quick. The stats, 767 yards on 106 plays. Yeah, it's about NFL. So slightly less, but not unrealistic. Remember that, it is sprint football, so you're only having 10-minute quarters. So sprint football here. Let's take a look at what we have. So what we have is this. You have Eastern Michigan over AA. Wake Forest, same thing over AA. San Diego State over Washington State. Nebraska by 5. Colorado State over AA. SMU and Baylor, they need to play. Kansas, Missouri, the border war. They need to play. Clemson big over Troy. North Texas, that was a crazy game over Western Michigan. Kansas State beat Army. Southern Miss over AA. UCLA played well. Tulane beat South Alabama. Houston beat Rice. They're undefeated. USC undefeated over Georgia Southern. Coastal Carolina over AA. UMass AA. Tennessee AA. East Carolina AA. Purdue AA. Cal AA. Missouri State, they go 1-2. They beat Marshall. Colorado, they go to 3-0 as they beat Delaware 25-20. Texas, 38-10 over San Jose State. Oregon, a big win. UTEP over AA. Boise State over AA. Hawaii over Sam Houston. Wisconsin, 34-13 over Middle Tennessee. Duke by 3, an upset over Illinois. Penn State barely beat FIU. Old Dominion over AA. Florida Atlantic AA. Minnesota, same thing. Rutgers by 14. There's the upset we said earlier. Auburn beat Ball State, and that's where we go now. Northwestern Maryland and Ohio State will play tonight, and tomorrow we're going to have another game. Taking a look real quick right now, you want to take a look at the team schedule, and this is Michigan. Michigan beat Purdue by 6, beat New Mexico only by 3, beat Oklahoma here, and they have 3 byes in a row all the way to October. And then what they do is they play Maryland to get better, Northwestern, and then they'll play Penn State, Michigan State, Notre Dame. They probably have to win those 2. Then they play Pitt, then Indiana, then West Virginia, then Ohio State. If they beat Penn State and Indiana and Ohio State, or they beat Notre Dame and just won at Penn State or Ohio State, they're going to be in. I don't know about Indiana. On the other side, Oklahoma is the team nobody knows about. They lost Alabama by 8. We remember that beat Double A, but then they beat Michigan. They played Temple, then Oklahoma State in a big rivalry game. Mississippi State, Missouri, but then they play Ole Miss, Tennessee, TCU, SMU, and LSU. So they play a lot of really good games. They play a lot of really good teams. Now, the thing is, they want those other teams to be highly ranked when they play them. If, like SMU, TCU, and Ole Miss all drop out, then Oklahoma can go 10-2 and miss the playoffs. You know, that LSU game is big. They need LSU to do really well. So if they beat LSU, that'll be very, very big. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.